This one truth that will hit you harder than your morning alarm. Most men say all the right things to women, except the things that actually make her feel something. And here's the funny part. A woman won't reject you because you're not handsome enough, or rich enough, or tall enough. She'll reject you because you said the wrong thing at the wrong time. You ever texted a woman something sweet like, "Hey, how's your day?" And she replied the next day with, "Sorry, I slept." Bro, she slept for 24 hours? Is she a human or a hibernating panda? Now here's where it gets wild. Most guys never learn the phrases that make a woman feel desire. Not friend energy, not nice guy energy, but actual attraction where she thinks about you, feels pulled toward you, and gets curious about what you might say next. So today, I'm giving you 5 forbidden phrases, not forbidden because they're wrong, but because most men never use them and women never admit to liking them. These phrases flip the switch in her mind. A switch that says, this man is different. This man is attractive. This man is someone I want more of. And once you use the first one, she won't look at you the same again. Stay with me, because the first phrase alone might be the reason she starts checking your messages twice. Before we go deeper, hit like so I know you're not one of those men who watches dating videos at 2 a.m. and still texts you up to the wrong woman. And tell me in the comments, what's the one thing women do that confuses you the most? I reply to the real ones. Now, let's continue. Why this works, here's the part nobody talks about. Women don't fall for a man because of pure logic. They fall because of emotional triggers. These triggers come from the words you use, words that make her feel safe, excited, challenged, or curious. A woman decides if she desires you based on 3 things. Does he make me feel something? Does he understand me better than other men? Does he stand out from the usual messages I get? Most men fail all 3. And women don't say anything. They just pull back quietly, leave your text unseen, and tell their friends, he's nice, but something is missing. So these 5 phrases I'm about to give you, they fix that something. They shift you from nice guy to the man she feels drawn to. Let's break down the first one. Forbidden phrase 1, you're interesting. I want to know what your mind hides. Why it works. Women here, you're beautiful all the time. Every comment section, every DM, every random dude with Wi-Fi says the same thing. But almost no man says she's interesting. Even fewer men say they want to know her mind, not just her looks. This line triggers desire because it's different, it's mysterious, it shows depth, it makes her think, it makes her feel seen, not judged. In female psychology, attraction grows when a man pays attention to the part of her that most men ignore, her thoughts, not her beauty. And the last part of the phrase, I want to know what your mind hides, creates curiosity. Curiosity equals emotional pull. Emotional pull equals attraction. Attraction equals desire. Use this when she says something clever, she shares a personal detail, she jokes in a way other guys won't catch, she opens up slightly, but here's the secret. Say it calm, not desperate, not thirsty, just confident, like you're observing something logical. Imagine she tells you something cute like, I love painting sunsets, it relaxes me. Most guys reply, that's cute, you. You drop the line, you're interesting. I want to know what your mind hides. Watch how fast her energy changes. Women love mystery, even the ones who swear they don't. But we're just getting started. Phrase number 2 is even more powerful because it makes her feel desire before she even realizes it. And now you'll see exactly how. Forbidden phrase 2, I like how you think. It's rare. This one hits women harder than a double shot espresso on an empty stomach. Because here's the truth. Most women don't feel understood. They feel judged, rushed, or put in a box. But when a man says, I like how you think, it's rare. 2 things happen instantly in her mind. 1. She feels seen. Not for her face, not for her body, not for her selfies, but for her brain, which hardly anyone compliments. This flips a switch inside her. 2. She feels special. The word rare hits different. It makes her feel like she's not like other people, and women love feeling uncommon. And you know what happens when someone feels rare? They feel valued. Women desire men who make them feel valued, not validated. Validation is, you're pretty, boring. Value is, I like how you think, it's rare, attraction fuel. How and when to use it? Drop this line when she, heavy checkmark, shares a unique opinion, heavy checkmark, thinks deeply about something. Heavy checkmark opens up emotionally, heavy checkmark says something clever or funny, heavy checkmark reveals a perspective most people miss. This phrase pushes you into the high-value man category without you even trying. And here's the psychology. When you admire her mind, she starts wondering about yours. And wondering leads to curiosity. And curiosity builds attraction. And attraction builds desire. Simple. No tricks. Just psychology. Imagine she says something like, I don't like drama. I prefer peace. Most guys, same here. But you? You smile a little and say, I like how you think. It's rare. Boom. Her heart does that tiny reaction women get when they feel something unexpected. Now she wants to know what else you notice. Because once a woman feels seen, she starts to let you in. But now, we're moving into the heavy stuff. Phrase number 3, that one makes her lean in emotionally, even if she wasn't planning to. Forbidden phrase 3, I don't rush things. If something feels real, I let it grow. Listen, this is the phrase that destroys rejection fear. Why? Because women are tired of 2 types of men. Type 1, the thirsty sprinter moves too fast. Texts nonstop. Overinvests. Gives boyfriend energy before she even remembers his last name. Type 2, the emotionally afraid man moves too slow. Acts cold. Plays hard to get until she thinks he's not interested. Both fail. Both lose her. But the man who says, I don't rush things. If something feels real, I let it grow, instantly becomes heavy checkmark safe, heavy checkmark mature, heavy checkmark confident, heavy checkmark emotionally intelligent, heavy checkmark attractive. This line triggers what female psychology calls secure desire activation, which basically means she starts desiring you because you're not chasing, but you're also not running away. You're steady. You're calm. You're not desperate. You're not begging for her time. You're not sweating through your t-shirt wondering if she'll text back. You're a man who lets things grow naturally. That's the energy women melt for. Why this phrase works so powerfully? Because it removes all the pressure. Women reject when they feel rushed, analyzed, expected to respond a certain way, pushed into something too soon. This phrase removes all of that. She feels safe, understood, respected, valued, pulled toward you. When a woman feels safe, she opens up. When she opens up, she gets comfortable. When she gets comfortable, desire builds naturally. This is why this phrase is forbidden, not because it's wrong, but because most men never use it. Conversations where this works perfectly use this when she says things like, I'm not sure what I want right now. I don't want to rush into anything. Let's see where things go. I'm afraid of getting hurt. I want something real, not games. Most guys panic when she says this. But you? You smile and drop, I don't rush things. If something feels real, I let it grow. Watch how fast her guard drops. Because now she sees you as the man who isn't afraid of emotions, isn't desperate, isn't insecure, isn't like the others. She sees stability. And stability is sexy. I just want something that feels real, not those fast, fake connections. You, calm, playful, good. I don't rush things. If something feels real, I let it grow. Then you smile a little like you just dropped a sentence worth framing. Bro, she will feel that in her chest. Not because of the words, but because of what the words say about you. Women desire men who move with intention. Let me tell you something important. You don't win women by being the loudest man in the room. You win them by being the man whose presence feels calm. Calm is rare. Rare is attractive. Attractive becomes desire. These phrases don't manipulate. They don't pressure. They don't push her into anything. They simply make you stand out from the average men she's tired of. And next is where things get intense. Phrase number 4, that one activates emotional connection and desire at the same time. Forbidden phrase 4, you feel easy to be around. It's rare these days. Let me tell you something men don't notice. A woman doesn't fall for the man who gives the best compliments. She falls for the man who gives the right compliments. And this one hits her soul. Because women are stressed. Women are overwhelmed. Women deal with drama, expectations, messages from guys who act like walking red flags, and friends who give advice they don't even follow. So when you look at her calmly and say, "You feel easy to be around," it's rare these days. Her mind quietly goes, "Wait, what did he just say?" Because this line does 3 psychological things instantly. 1.it tells her she's calming, not chaotic. Women love being seen as peaceful, grounding, soothing. It makes them feel feminine. 2, it creates emotional intimacy without pressure. You're not saying you want her. You're saying you enjoy her energy. Subtle, but powerful. 3, it separates her from the noise. Every woman wants to feel like she stands out. This line does it in a soft, attractive way. When to use this phrase, use it when she laughs naturally, she opens up to you, the conversation feels smooth, you have chemistry, she seems comfortable, but don't force it. Don't say it like you memorized it from a YouTube video while eating Maggie at 2 a.m. Say it calmly. Warm tone. No cringe. She's sitting with you, talking about her day. She's relaxed. She's laughing. Her guard is down. You take a small pause, look at her, and say, "You feel easy to be around. It's rare these days." Watch her reaction. She'll look at you for a moment, that tiny stare women do when a man surprises them emotionally. Bro, she felt that. Women don't hear this phrase often. That's why it works. Now we move to the final forbidden phrase, and trust me. This one activates desire, resets her attraction, and makes her feel a pull she can't explain. This is where things get intense. Forbidden phrase 5, you don't have to impress me, just be real with me. Listen carefully. Women are exhausted from trying to be perfect. Perfect pictures, perfect replies, perfect clothes, perfect attitude, perfect everything. Most men contribute to this pressure without realizing it. But a high-value man, your kind of man, he says the opposite. You don't have to impress me, just be real with me. And that one line? It's deadly in a good way. Here's why. 1, it removes her pressure. She feels safe. She feels accepted. She feels like she can breathe. 2, it makes you stand out. Most men try to impress women. You flip the frame. You're telling her she doesn't need to impress you. Instant power shift. 3, it makes her open up emotionally. When she feels she can be real around you, she becomes more feminine, more vulnerable, more connected. And vulnerability builds desire. Not the cheap kind of desire, the deep, emotional kind. When to use this phrase, use it when she's nervous, she's shy, she's trying too hard, she's talking fast, she's overthinking, she's apologizing too much, she's trying to impress you. This phrase melts all of that. It relaxes her. It makes her trust you. It makes her feel emotionally safe. And when a woman feels safe, desire follows. Not physical first, emotional desire. The kind women don't forget. She keeps fixing her hair, adjusting her top, saying sorry every 3 minutes. You smile and say, "Hey, you don't have to impress me. Just be real with me." Bro, that one hits her like a warm blanket on a cold night. She'll relax her shoulders, breathe deeper, maybe even smile in a way that tells you, this man is different. And she's right. You're different. Let me be real with you. Women don't desire men who are perfect. They desire men who make them feel seen, safe, understood, relaxed. Valued, curious, these 5 forbidden phrases do exactly that. Because they're not pickup lines. They're not tricks. They're not manipulation. They're emotional intelligence. And emotional intelligence is rare. Rare is attractive. Attractive becomes desire. What you're learning in this video, most men will never understand. But you're here. You're improving. You're becoming the man women naturally gravitate toward. How to use all 5 forbidden phrases naturally, let's be honest. If you walk up to a woman and dump all 5 phrases like you're reading from a cheat sheet, she'll think you escaped from a motivational seminar with no supervision. The secret is timing, not speed, not pressure, not pushing. A high-value man uses the right words at the right moment. Let me break it down for you in the simplest way possible. Phrase 1, you're interesting. I want to know what your mind hides. Use when she reveals something about herself. Don't force it. Don't use it right after she tells you her favorite color is blue. Let her say something thoughtful, then drop it slow. Phrase 2, I like how you think, it's rare. Use when she shows her personality, her values, her moral compass, or her humor. This one works extremely well after she gives an opinion most men wouldn't expect. Phrase 3, I don't rush things. If something feels real, I let it grow. Use when she talks about relationships, fears, past experiences, or uncertainty. This phrase removes pressure, and women love men who don't make them feel rushed. Phrase 4, you feel easy to be around. It's rare these days. Use when the vibe is smooth, when she laughs, when she relaxes, when she feels safe. This phrase amplifies her comfort and pulls her closer emotionally. Phrase number 5, you don't have to impress me, just be real with me. Use when she seems nervous or trying too hard. Use it when she's overthinking. This phrase calms her and creates immediate intimacy without touching her. How a high-value man uses these phrases in real life. Imagine this scene. You're sitting with her. Coffee, maybe? Or texting late at night. She's opening up. She's laughing. She's curious. Here's how a conversation might flow without trying too hard. She says something thoughtful, phrase 1 or 2. She talks about her past or fears, phrase 3. She laughs and relaxes, phrase 4. She gets nervous or tries too hard, phrase 5. You're not performing. You're not acting. You're responding with presence. And presence is the sexiest thing a man can bring. Mistakes men make, that kill attraction. Let me save you from the mistakes men make daily. Mistake 1, using phrases too fast. Bro, these are not instant noodles. Let things simmer. Mistake 2, saying them like a script. Women don't want poetry. They want vibe. Tone matters more than words. Mistake 3, using them without eye contact. Don't say deep emotional lines while staring at the floor like a shy detective. Mistake 4, using them through long paragraphs. Women feel depth through short, confident lines, not essays. Mistake 5, being stiff or robotic. Relax. Speak slow. Speak calm. Confidence isn't volume. Confidence is control. Let me give you the formula that makes these phrases work. 1. Curiosity, make her wonder about you. Not your looks, your mind. 2. Calm energy, women crave men who don't rush. 3. Seeing her mind, not her selfies. Not her makeup, her mind. 4. Emotional safety, make her feel relaxed, not judged. 5. Gentle challenge, not too available, not too distant, balanced. These 5 things are the real dark psychology. Not manipulation, just emotional intelligence. And emotional intelligence is what separates boys from men. Listen, you're not learning these phrases to trick a woman. You're learning them so you become the kind of man she naturally desires, a man who listens, a man who speaks with purpose, a man who doesn't chase because he knows his value. The world is full of men who talk too much or say the wrong things or try too hard. But you're different. You're learning the language of connection. And trust me, women feel this energy instantly. You're becoming rare. And rare men don't get rejected, they get chosen. Before you go, tell me your situation in the comments. I reply to the real ones. Like the video so I know you're one of the men who actually listens and improves, not the guy who watches dating videos at 2 a.m. and still texts "what you doing" to the wrong woman. Subscribe, because this channel makes you the man she respects, the man she thinks about, and the man she never forgets, not the man she leaves on read for sport. And before you go, tap the next video on your screen. Your transformation continues there. Don't worry, it's not one of those boring be a nice guy lectures. It's the one women secretly fear you'll watch, because once you understand what's in that next video, you become dangerous in a good way. Go watch it. Your future self will thank you. And trust me, she will too.